backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's Bell to return. Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a 1st down.
Here we go, set! Set, go!
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready!
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big hit with Purdy to Samuel. And even 30 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So Kittle comes in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put it at the 9-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third down. Purdy. Oh, we tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Here we go. Set, hunt.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Shovel 38.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's going to have a Packers first down as he'll get this one past the 20 to the 21.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. There's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
10 cycles. Set. 52.
He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
Set. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 86 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 13. First down, 49ers. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Down. 43 rail. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
A second down throw for Love. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
3rd and long.
Ready, ready. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Slot man in motion left. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback?
Let's go.
Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Hut, hut.
To throw is Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Now Love. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
They run once more with McCaffrey. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. On third down, here's McCaffrey. On fourth down, they snap it to Purdy. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Hut, hut.
Love to throw it on first down. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Smash, red.
Love. by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Here we go, set. Set, hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can reach.
He's got his big tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Let's go. They'll go play action with Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a 1st down. Purdy works out of the pistol. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This returnable with Reed. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Ready up. Set, ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Down. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
He'll run the toss to Jacobs. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Blue striker. Ready.
Here's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Come on, set.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
They'll run it straight ahead. Jacobs. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball.
Ready.
Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Set, go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine
On the ready.
there's a handful of throws he'd
Clock,
like to have
10.
back, and I think that last one falls in that
go
category.
now.
But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them,
Hut, hut.
they find themselves with a lead.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to
ready?
his check
Watch out
down,
now.
he
50
ran out of
series.
time, and that's all the pass rush needed
Here we
to
go.
get into the backfield and bring him down.
Steal. Check steal. Ready, ready.
On 4th down, Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long.
Here we go, set. Check pink. Hut, hut.
Here's Jacobs. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great
Okay,
job by the
break.
defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock,
Set.
shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Set.
On 2nd down, Love. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the the gun, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Purdy now on second down. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Again in the air for Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
On the double.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. He gets free. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll motion over Samuel. He connects with Gray on that one. And And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Go! A play fake. Now it's Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So I still think there's plenty of time if they can get within shot of the end zone that they can go for a touchdown and try to win this thing in regulation. You always have a field goal try in your back pocket to at least tie the game and force overtime.
That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down. They'll run here. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3.
Let's go.
Now Purdy. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
Great job there defensively, separating the man
Ready,
from the
break.
ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your
Black
best
shot.
players to step up.
Set,
And this guy's showing what he's capable of
Drill
doing
3.
in the game's critical moment.
Ready, go.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
brother to... Why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me, God, I need answers. Why young straight out Atlanta? Why the judge and the cops trying to jam us? Why I keep getting all of these chances? Why me, God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get counseled. Pinky ring and it cost me a phantom. The witness, the evidence tampered. Dirty money, the safest to hamper. Yeah, my a star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3, this a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. Gotta... If it's me or you, he got fire, I got fire, lighter fluid. Gotta wait from the haters, say hallelujah. Be crazy, be the closest to you. It's okay, cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your VO for Virgil, exclusive Louis. I hit a Ewing, wrist hitting and glistening the movies. If it's smoke at the door, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal from a shelf. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay home for you, don't get playing dirty here below my belt. I'ma get the bad, do the show myself. I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way.
I filled up the crib with cars, the halls with art and all. I'm still having space. Got a particular taste, picky eater, I guess. But I'm some stuff in my face. She got a natural rap like a natural do like the she don't like. I was outside of the building, I'm on in the spot when it big, then you gotta have faith. I'm in a minute, I said ever since we lost bro, it ain't really much more I can take. Pretend when it's late, mama told me to pray, I do that cause you know I can play. You felt the fill up for real, we got Roz in the back, but you know we ain't coming to play. You be up playing the States, I be up playing abroad with the mates.
Make room on my plate, I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste, I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate, we talking about, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way.
Ay, wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That on for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M. Now we straight out the sentence. They pay out the payout. I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers. The bay watch the women. I got go meet your mate. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music, like cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Like play that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moon and I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Paid what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. I'm so iconic. Yeah, I'm so iconic. Yeah, they don't get it, but I got it. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Ford Field. A return now from the 4. Strong. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Chester.
Right to the air. Here's Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. For an opener, Purdy to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. Running left, it's McCaffrey. Fourth down. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Here we go. Go.
Here's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. On second down, it's McCaffrey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Now Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, 49ers.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. So, they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
Ready, ready.
Now it's McCaffrey. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Super. We go tonight. Hey, tonight.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Throwing on second down, Goff. On target to Laporta. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play there for the Lions. 45 yards.
We go tonight.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Maverick wall. Okay.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
What's that?
On second down, Goff. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Motioning him from the slot left. Here's Purdy on first and 10. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's got it. And he will score. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Super 66. Not. Hey, Shell. What's that?
A second down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Now he'll air one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And And the Lions are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Cut. Hey, kill. What's that?
Goff to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Cut. Value three. What's that?
Back to the air, it's Goff. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
He'll go play action. Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Again, it's McCaffrey. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal to go.
A dive, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
We go tonight. What's that?
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Shell. Turbo.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Turbo.
On first down, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Maverick. Super one. Hey, 5. What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Five. What's that?
Now, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hardball. What's that?
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That one taken in. Touchdown, Lions. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go now.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
He's got it at the 7. He is in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Tiger! What's that?
Goff to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Listen. Turbo set.
Goff to throw again on second down. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Tonight! Hey, tonight!
They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Tonight! Turbo set.
Goff to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This is first and 10. A run with Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here comes second down.
Tonight.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
First and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. The Lions call their first timeout, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go. Shot alert. Shot alert.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And will mark him down up beyond the 30. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got...
Oh, he pops up the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, we just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for two.
Hold on. Check. What's that?
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. We can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. It's a first down and a gain of 13.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Defense can't stop you.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, tonight. What's that?
Here's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a start, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Working free downfield, it is Williams. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2.
Louis. What's that?
Here we go. One final play. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body.
That ultra ground move, riding in the good, not used. Tighten up, you a loser. I approve. I bet I stamped and approved. Straight ultra ground make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list.
sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. Here comes a return from the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 36 yards. They'll run with Robinson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. Purdy now on 2nd down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he'll get about 5. Cousins now on 2nd down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Don't let us down. Let's end this job with a 6-0.
Again, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Gray brought in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going. Here's Purdy. That is intercepted. It's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. On is Koo for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll air it out down the middle. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. with McCaffrey. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Ray McLeod gonna bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game. We are through 1. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. He'll bring this up to the 22. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. Third and 6.
Lean up, 48.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
48. Hey, Steeler. What's that?
Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. Making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
3rd and long. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Ronnie Bell back deep for the 49ers. That's fielded at about the 18. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
On second down, Purdy. No chance at all. He'll go down. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
Let's get out of here with a win, oh!
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down.
Well, if that was a pickup on 1st or 2nd down, you'd be thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the first down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Cousins. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw is Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. That one is caught by Mooney. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd down, Cousins. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Samuel going to see what he can do. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Purdy. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on
fill up here. 1st and 10.
Scoring on this drive. I feel it.
Here's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Here comes a return from the 5. Past midfield. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
And for a team that didn't show a whole lot of fight in this first half, Mike, that's a heck of a way to start quarter number 3. Oftentimes, when the offense or the defense finds themselves struggling, it's the special teams that light a fire under these guys. And I'll tell you, that's a heck of a return to give this offense great starting field position.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 27. Throwing is Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 41 yards. On the toss, it's Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.